Hey travelers, welcome to my channel, Chi World Tour. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, it's going to be a good one. I do not think this video is going to stay up long. I do think that this cruise line is going to find a reason to have me take this video down. So share this information with others while you can. I'm going to be giving you an honest review of the Margaritaville cruise ships. And this is something Margaritaville at Sea Paradise does not want you to know, and it could be dangerous. I need you guys to stay until the end to find out exactly what I'm talking about. But let's kick off the honest reviews, and let's start with the pros. Pro number one, it's a really affordable getaway. Just look at these prices. You can't beat it, okay? 150, 250, even up to $450. These 2, 3-day, 4-day cruises to Mexico and to the Bahamas are super affordable. Okay, so the price, number one. Number two, it's a really quick escape. You don't need to use all your PTO days, especially if you're in the Palm Beach area, if you're in the Tampa area. Those are the two ports for these cruise ships. Then you can just take a quick little weekend getaway without even calling out of the office. So that is a really good perk for a little quick getaway. Pro number three, the cabins are huge in comparison to newer ships. Okay, newer ships, they want to pack you in there, but this ship was originally built in 1999 and 2000 for the Sea Islander. So because of that, the cabins were bigger back then, way more spacious. So I love the cabin sizes. Also love the cute little towel characters that they make. So they're really adorable. Pro number four, Heroes sail free. Yes, if you are military, veteran, EMS, teacher, listen, you get to sail free on their shorter 2 or 3-day itineraries. Look at their Heroes Sail Free program where they partnered with GovX in order to provide this to you guys. And thank you so much for your service. Definitely check that out. Pro number five, Jimmy Buffett Island vibes. Okay, it's super fun, super chill, a lot of reggae music. I love Caribbean music, Caribbean vibes. So if you love Jimmy Buffett, if you love an island tropical vibe, this is totally the chill vibe for you. Pro number six, they have some pretty fun themed parties. They have sing-alongs, they have deck parties, they have comedy shows. So if that is your thing, then this might be for you and you might want to check it out. Okay, guys, we have to get into these cons. And remember, you want to stay into the end to find out what my warning is and what I think is so dangerous, okay? Con number one, aging ships. The Costa Cruises built the Margarita at Sea Paradise back in 1991. And yes, it was refurbished in 2022 once it was acquired, but it's a really old ship and it shows. The Margaritaville at Sea Islander was originally built in 2000 and it was refurbished in 2022, and it's the larger of the two vessels. The capacity on the Paradise is 1308 guest capacity, and it is around 2650 on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. That one goes out of Tampa. Number two, the itineraries are pretty limited, okay? You're gonna go to the Bahamas, you're gonna go to Cozumel, Mexico. It's quick little getaways. They don't have really a lot of longer itineraries. I mean, they really just stick to a few destinations in the Caribbean. So if you really like to explore, this one might not be for you. But let me know in the comments, what are your favorite cruise ports or what are your favorite travel destinations? Because I just would love to know that information down below. Con number three, really basic dining. They don't have a huge variety of food. Um, I will say that the Sea Islander has a little bit more variety, but the Paradise doesn't have much variety at all. It's extremely limited. And when you go to the Paradise Burger Bar, which is really popular, you can be standing in line for 45 minutes to an hour. Yes, anytime I wanted to get a burger, I was in line. So if you're really hungry, you got to try to find an alternate option. And a lot of times everything was closed, and this was the only option that you had on board if you wanted something around lunchtime. So listen, it's limited, very limited when it comes to the food. Con number 4, the pools are super tiny. Okay, I'm not going to hold you guys. They are small. And if you want to get a spot, you need to be up there early and putting your tail down first thing, because people are trying to save those chairs. So it's really like just jump in for a quick dip. I will say that the Sea Islander is a bigger space than the Paradise, but both of them are pretty small pools. Con number 5, lots and lots of kids. I do not know the ratio of adults to children that are allowed on the Margaritaville cruise ships, but I will say that there are a ton of kids. Okay, so I remember going to the theater to watch a show, and I travel solo often, so I just was looking for one seat, which is normally easy. And I go to sit down on this completely empty row, except it was two men, one at one end and one all the way at the other end. And when I went to sit down, they go, "We're saving that seat." So I moved over a couple more seats and was like, "Well, which one is open?" "We're saving all of the seats." "Sir, this is 15 seats. You're saving 15 seats?" Yes. And when the show started, they had about 10 or 11 kids show up. So maybe 3 adults. Like it was a ton of kids, 3 or 4 adults, and then, or 11 and 12 kids. It was just a lot. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And they were making a ton of noise and jumping up and down so that you couldn't see what was going on, and it was just loud. If you are looking for like a peaceful enjoyable type of situation, there's a lot of screaming kids. This is not the cruise line for you. Okay, guys, con number 6, and this is what you've been waiting for, and this is why you need to share this video. The Stars on the Water Theater is extremely dangerous on the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. When I sat in the theater and prior to a show starting, when we were already at capacity, more people just kept piling in, piling in. And what they did was line these stairs. They were sitting on all the stairs. It was completely packed, probably double the capacity of what it should have been, which was extremely dangerous. I could not concentrate on the show at that point because all I could think is that if an emergency takes place, people are going to be trampled or people are going to be trapped. Those were the only two options. I also was thinking about some of the older guests. And if an emergency happened, like a heart attack, or maybe even if something happened with someone's child with an asthma attack, that medical personnel would not be able to get to anyone quickly. The lighted stairs could not be seen. The way to the exit was completely blocked. So it is extremely dangerous. This is why I think they're going to force me to take this video down. I think they don't want this information out there. They don't want people to know the truth of this safety risk. They don't want people to know that the staff just allows overcapacity. You really should have people outside watching and waiting, and once you're at capacity, turning people away from the show for everyone's safety. That is my preference. Virgin Voyages actually does a great job with that. I remember going to see some more at their comedy show, and they actually stopped people 30 minutes prior to the show from coming in because we were completely at capacity. They were at both entrances and they were turning people away. So some people did miss some more because they didn't get in line early enough, but I rather feel safe, and I was able to really enjoy the comedy show because I knew that my safety was a priority to the staff on Virgin Voyages. So they handled it very well. If you are going to take a Margaritaville cruise, because like I said, that Hero Sail Free is awesome, I would highly recommend that you do the Margaritaville at Sea Islander that leaves out of Tampa. I would not recommend that you do the Paradise. Just stay away from the Paradise. The capacity is 1308 for the guests. It is very small. The lines are long. The food options are very limited. I was very hungry often with nothing to eat on that ship. So I would highly recommend that you just stick to the Margaritaville at Sea Islander out of Tampa. Listen, I am a trusted travel advisor, guys. I have over 15 years of experience. I was a celebrity travel coordinator and concierge. Okay. So I have experience in this field, and safety has always been a priority for me and for my clients. So I'm not going to steer you wrong. If you would like to try a cruise vacation, please email me at ChianaWorldTravel@gmail.com. I will be happy to assist you with your vacation planning. That is what I'm here for. And thank you guys so much. Remember, like and subscribe and share this video. This is important information that should be shared. And if you have any questions or any feedback, leave that down below for me. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye for now.